Hey, good morning, YouTube. Today, we got another episode of Stub Sunday, and I bet you're saying, well, Buck, it's Monday. Did you miss a day there, old man, or what's going on? And if you remember, yesterday we had a bunch of teams still left in the playoff hunt. We didn't know who was going to be playing, who was who in the zoo, as Mrs. Buck would say. So I had to wait and see who was actually going to be in the postseason because that matters for our next player update, because only players from teams in the postseason will be in the final player update. So we had to know all the postseason teams, of course. That only makes sense, right? And by the time we knew all the teams last night, I was pretty busy and it was going to be too late to get the video out. I was playing New World. But anyways, so we're going to get into the teams that are in the postseason, what players have potential to go up to gold or diamond in the postseason, and we're actually going to do some postseason predictions at the end of this video too, and you can let me know who you got in the postseason. So let's get it going. All right, first up for the Boston Red Sox. Now, Kyle Schwarber is interesting because, well, first off, the Red Sox and Yankees are interesting because they're both potentially only going to play one game. And do you think that a player could be moved up in a couple of weeks based off one game in the postseason? I do. And if Kyle Schwarber has a good game and the Red Sox lose, he is a player that could potentially go to diamond. Now, right now, he's sitting at 1,073 stubs. So if you were to buy Kyle Schwarber right now, there's literally no risk involved because you could get those stubs back out of him just by pretty much quick selling him. Or if you see his price right now is $14.10. So you actually make stubs off of buying him for this price right now. So he's what we call a no risk, high reward type player. Same thing with Hunter Renfroe. Now his price is already $11.12 because some people really like Hunter Renfroe still. And I believe that these two are the candidates that have a chance to go to diamond. Now, having said that, if the Red Sox were to win and, go on a little bit of a run, other potential players that could see some serious movement if they have good postseasons is Devers, who has had a really good season, but has pretty much gone unnoticed, in my opinion, only sitting in at 82. He has a chance to really to pick up 3 points and make it to diamond eventually, and he's pretty much a quick sale price, so you wouldn't lose anything in buying him up either. Now, if we go to the silvers, there's nobody that really excites me. Bobby Dalbeck is 100 stubs basically you can buy him for. So if I was looking at a silver to throw money at and that I knew I could get my money back out of, it'd be Bobby Dalbeck. Basically, he's quick sell price for silvers at his level. And if you were to buy him just to flip and sell him, you'd actually make about 200 stubs per flip. So that's pretty good too. So Bobby Dalbeck would be the silver I would be buying because there's no risk involved. And the golds I would be buying would be Schwarber, Renfroe. And if they win against the Yankees, I would probably pick up a few Devers too. Now, Yankees are an interesting story. If they were to win and go on a run, which a lot of people think they have the potential to do, would Chapman have a chance to go back to diamond? Maybe, but he'd have to be locked down in the postseason. Gallo's not going, Green's not going. None of these other guys, they would have to have, Reggie Jackson type postseasons to go to diamond, and I don't see that out of any of them. But Anthony Rizzo, Gary Sanchez, and even like Urshela, all these Yankee silvers, if they beat the Red Sox, all these Yankee silvers would be players to potentially invest in. Gary Sanchez is basically quick sell price. Rizzo's a little higher, but he also sells for a little more. Rizzo would definitely be somebody. Postseason, Yankees beat the Red Sox and they go into a series against Tampa Bay. Rizzo would be someone I would definitely be invested in. Of all the Yankees, if I had to pick one to throw money at for the postseason, it'd be Anthony Rizzo. All right, then we get into the National League wild card, and that's the Dodgers against my Cardinals. So, which Dodgers would I be looking at here? If they're one and done, I don't think there's anybody that has a chance to do anything here to go gold or diamond. But if they beat the Cardinals, which most people think they will, and they go in to play the Giants, I believe, yes. Will Smith, definite candidate. Urias, 20 wins. He didn't get touched last update. Definite candidate, in my opinion. Corey Seager has the history. He has the postseason history. Do you buy in on the history? He's pretty much quick sale price. Do you buy in on it and think the Dodgers are going to go on? If you think the Dodgers are going to win the World Series again and go on a long run, there's several names worth investing in here. Will Smith, Urias, Corey Seager, of course, and even a guy like Kenley Jansen who could be, go off in the postseason. I don't see any of the silvers really being there. But there's some pretty good golds that can move up in the postseason for the Dodgers. All right, now my Cardinals. As you can see, most of their players have already went diamond that deserve to go diamond. But if they were to beat the Dodgers and they go on a Cardinal-type postseason run, Giovanni Gallegos is going to be the closer for the postseason. He needs 1 point. Definitely worth picking up. Jack Flaherty, I think he's going to be on the roster, but he's going to be in the bullpen. He's quick sell right now. Like, there's not even any buyers in on him. So if he gets put on the roster and they beat the Dodgers, keep an eye on Jack Flaherty. As far as other cards go, Dylan Carlson. Dylan Carlson has been picking it up as of late towards the end of the season. If they are to beat the Dodgers and go on a run, Dylan Carlson's going to have a really good postseason. He's sitting at 76 right now. He's quick sell price. If the Dodgers lose to the Cardinals, keep an eye on Dylan Carlson. He's the only silver that's intriguing to me at all. All right, next up we have the Rays. Now, the Rays have potential to go on a deep postseason run. They'll play the winner of the Yankees and Red Sox. And as far as they go, Mike Zunino, I mean, if he hits righties in the postseason at all, he's going to go diamond. But he's got to hit right-handers, and he hasn't done that. So Brandon Lau could be a low-key, sneaky pickup. And then there's this postseason god, Randy Arozarena. He's sitting at an 80. He would have to have a Randy Arozarena last season postseason to get the diamond, but he could do it. The guy I'm most intrigued with the Tampa Bay Rays is Kevin Kiermeier. And I also like Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz could go off in the postseason, from the DH spot. And, 105 stubs, cheap. Kiermeier's already started going up. Yesterday, I was buying Kiermeier's for 120 stubs. As you can see, I got 13 of them. Now he's 192 to 556. A lot of people are expecting Kevin Kiermeier to have a good postseason. Margot is another one. As you can see, his price has already started to go up. So Margot, Kiermeier, and Nelson Cruz are all players as far as silvers into golds that I'd be looking at. And golds into diamonds, Zunino for sure. Brandon Lau, outside chance, if he keeps hitting the way he's been hitting. And then if Randy Arozarena can somehow pull off another Arozarena postseason, I'd be in on him. Chicago White Sox, they're playing the Astros. Lance Lynn, 1,175 stubs. Definitely someone who could, have a good postseason and get his diamond back easily. Tim Anderson, 1,111 stubs. Another person who could go off in the postseason that I really, really like a lot. So Lance Lynn, Tim Anderson are definitely two players to pay attention to. Jose Abreu, another one. He's quick sell price. Definitely has potential to go off in the postseason and get to diamond. And as far as silvers go, Eloy, I don't know. Is he ready for the big stage? I don't know. We'll have to see. But as far as the White Sox go, the ones I would be investing in if I was going to invest in White Sox for a run, it'd be Lance Lynn, Tim Anderson, and Jose Abreu. They're all basically, cheap enough to where, like, even Lance Lynn, if you bought him for $1,175, you're making stubs selling him for $1,694. Tim Anderson's the only one that's intriguing. People want to be in on Tim Anderson. They want to love him so much, but he's not fully went off quite yet this year. But the postseason could be his time. And then we got the Astros. Right away, Carlos Correa. He's already at 2165 to 2995. A lot of folks think Correa is the one. He started playing better, and a lot of people are already in on the Correa train for the postseason, and I don't blame him. And he's still cheap enough to buy. If you believe in Correa to have a good postseason, or you see that the first couple games he's started off well, watch the price if you're invested in him. Gurriel is another player. People were upset that he went down. He has a chance to prove them wrong and get his diamond back. Bregman as well. He's basically quick sell price right now. It just depends on what Astros show up to the postseason. But these first three golds I really like a lot. As far as anybody else as silvers or anything like that, Michael Brantley, someone to keep an eye on the postseason. He's usually done pretty well in the postseason here lately. So Michael Brantley, as far as the silvers go, would be who I would be paying the most attention to. I want to love Jordan so much, but they haven't touched him all year. He's just sitting here at 80. And if you go look at his numbers, they're really sick. But the problem is he doesn't play defense and he doesn't have speed. So, yeah, he's just kind of stuck there. San Francisco Giants. Now, Brandon Belt is hurt. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing in the postseason. We have to keep an eye on, at least the first round, we have to keep an eye on his injury status. Now, if he is playing, 100% get in on Brandon Belt. But we won't know until I think later today, they'll announce the postseason roster. So, if he's going to play, he's definitely someone you want to be buying up. The other guys that are gold, I'm not interested in, but Jake McGee, 100%,
is someone you should be looking into. Logan Webb, 100%, and Chris Bryant. Everybody forgets about Chris Bryant. 101 stubs. He was supposed to be diamond earlier this year, and he's sitting here at silver. Chris Bryant, 100% somebody I would be buying. I'm going to be buying. I'm going to buy him up later today. 101 stubs. It's absolutely insane. He definitely could go off in the postseason. Chris Bryant's definitely the one player. If I was going to invest in one player, two players, it would be Chris Bryant, and it would be, if healthy, Brandon Belt. All right, Milwaukee Brewers. Avisaíl Garcia, obviously, 1 point away is someone to watch. 1,011 stubs. He's basically quick sell. Eduardo Escobar, same thing, basically quick sell. Both could go off in the postseason. Do not buy Devin Williams. He's an idiot, so don't buy him. Luis Urias, another player to watch for the postseason. Silver and the gold for sure. Tyrone Taylor, another one. Lorenzo Cain, another one. Oh, they got some pretty good silvers. Navarez has been pretty good this season. Those three silvers right there are definitely players worth watching. Urias, Cain, and Navarez mostly. And as far as golds go, I would definitely, Garcia would be someone I'd be buying, just because you're not going to lose anything if he doesn't pick up a point. He's 1,011 stubs. And then Eduardo Escobar. Now, the Brewers have been struggling a little bit here down the stretch. Are they going to have enough to pick it up and beat the Braves? I don't know. We'll have to see. But let's go talk about the Braves. All right, the Braves, we got Charlie Morton. Now, could he rekindle some postseason magic? For sure. For sure. But the Braves have got to get past a team. They got to get past the Brewers in order to get anybody to move up in my, because everybody's kind of set already. Now, Eddie Rosario, been struggling. Will Smith, been awful. Like, none of these guys down here, I don't believe in any of their silvers. Now, do I believe in any of their golds to diamonds? No. Charlie Morton's about it. Like, the Braves are just one of those teams where their players are pretty much where they're going to be at. I don't see any of these players having the ability to go off to the point where they're going to go up to diamond, outside of maybe Charlie Morton. And I don't even really 100% believe in them. I believe that the Braves could win against the Brewers. I just don't think they have any players that are going to move up any further than where they're at now in the postseason. Like, I don't know. So the Braves are the one team out of every team that I just don't have anybody that I love to move up in the postseason. And that's not hating on the Braves. It's just the way their players are set and where they're set at now with their gold, silver, and diamond status. You know what I mean? So let's get into some predictions for the postseason and who I like to win the World Series. And then you guys can let me know in the comment section who you got. Let's go. All right, here we have the playoff bracket. Now, if I was to pick here, I would definitely go with Los Angeles over the Cardinals. I'm not saying that as some kind of counter jinx or whatever you want to call it. Maybe I am. I don't think so, though. I'm speaking from a baseball fan perspective. I'm not letting my homer whatever get in the way. Max Scherzer against the Cardinals. I'm not sure that the Cardinals offense is going to be enough to overtake Max Scherzer. He's just so good. I know his last couple starts haven't been amazing, but I don't know. I believe in the Cardinals. I think they have the team to go on a run here. I just don't know if they can beat the Dodgers in a one-and-done game. If it was best of three, maybe. One and done, I'm taking the Dodgers. So in the second round of the National League, we have the Braves and Brewers in a 5-game series. I'm going to take the Brewers because I think the Brewers pitching is just too good. It's way better than Atlanta's. And I even think their lineup is right there or better than Atlanta's. It's not a good matchup for the Braves, unfortunately. I don't know. I would rather see the Braves win. Let me say that. I would rather see the Braves win, but I think the Brewers win here. Now on the other side, we're going to have the classic Dodger-Giant matchup. And all year, I've been saying the Giants were frauds. I just don't believe in the Giants. And I'm just going to say here, I don't believe in them. I think the Dodgers are going to beat the Giants in a best-of-5 series. Again, I would like to see the Giants win, because they're a bunch of older players, man. You know what I mean? But the thing is, the Dodgers have Pujols. So I kind of want to see Pujols go on a run and get a chance in the World Series to DH a little bit. So I'm going to take the Dodgers. I'm going to take the Brewers. And on the National League side, I'm taking the Dodgers over the Brewers. I know the Brewers pitching is right there with the Dodgers. I just think the Dodgers lineup is too good. So I got the Dodgers in the World Series. On the American side, we got the Yankees and Red Sox. Classic matchup. One and done. Garrett Cole against, I'm not sure who's pitching for the Red Sox. Maybe Evaldi? I don't think it's Chris Sale. Either way, I think Garrett Cole shows up and the Yankees beat the Red Sox. That's all I'm going to say about that. Tampa Bay against the Yankees. Now, Tampa Bay has been killing it all year. I think the Yankees go on a roll here. I hate to say it, but I got the Yankees over the Rays. And on the other side, White Sox-Astros is going to be one of the best series, I think, of all the first round best-of-5 series. But I'm going to go with the White Sox. At the beginning of the year, I picked the White Sox-Dodgers in the World Series, and the White Sox win it all. So I'm going to stick with my White Sox pick, and I'm going to take the White Sox over the Yankees as well and set up a White Sox and Dodgers World Series. And I'm going to stay with what I said at the beginning of the season before it even started. White Sox World Series champions. Who do you got? Let me know in the comment section below who you got winning it all in the World Series, who you got playing in the World Series. Let me know who you're going to be investing in this postseason. Now remember, the update won't be till the end of the postseason, so you got to track these players every round. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing that every Sunday on Stub Sunday until we get the final update. So that's what the plan's going to be. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. I appreciate it very, very much. If you have any comments, like I said, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. It's free. If you need more Big Ol' Buck content, I stream at twitch.tv/BigOlBuck. Tuesday through Saturday, we play a lot of 2K right now, a little bit of New World, and I'm going to be playing a little bit of MLB because I got to get caught up on stuff here probably this week. So come over and hang out at Twitch. If you don't have an account, it's free to make one at twitch.tv, and you can hit the follow button on my channel for free as well. Come hang out with one of the best communities. You might even catch a free gift sub. We have a lot of people over there at gift subs. Very nice community. So come hang out over there at Twitch. Until next time, you can catch me right here. Same Buck time, same Buck channel.